Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and welcome to Agrarian Skies. This is going to be my first Minecraft series that we do, and we may have some people join us later on in the series, but today it'll just be me. So yeah, this will hopefully be fun. I died early on because I spawned in the void, so that was exciting. But Agrarian Skies is a sort of quest-based skyblock, which is also modded. It's on the Feed the Beast launcher, so if you guys are interested, you can go ahead and look at that. Okay, so I guess we're going to start with this one, and we'll learn how to use the book first. So for this one, we need to craft a wooden plank, so to do that, I guess I will just go ahead and... So I have actually played this in the past, but I've gotten a bit better, so I decided I'd do a series on it because it's quite fun. So yeah, just gonna punch some wood. Okay, anyways, we can do our first quest. So the first quest is a crafting quest, so we just have to craft wood. And then if we check, they'll be completed. So we can claim our reward, and now we have items. Hurrah. Now, we'll go to our second quest, which is manual completion. So we'll just manually submit. And that takes one of the wood out of our inventory. So we can claim our reward. We got this. And because I've played this before, I know that the next quest involves taking these, going here, and I have to select the task and set it there, and what do I have to do? Another wood plank. Okay, go ahead and toss that in there. Did I do it? Yes, I did. Okay, no help given. So I have to break this with my pickaxe of splinter dreams. Much sadness. And submit that. And we can claim the reward. Hurrah. So, this is a hardcore map, making it so you only have a certain number of lives before you die. Well, before you're banned. Or murdered, you know, whatever. If you're in single player, then your world's deleted. If you're on a server, you're banned. Few things to note about this hardcore stuff is once you die, once you reach 0 health, you immediately die. So, yeah, that's not recommended. But, yeah, so once you hit 0 hunger, you die. And then you lose all your stuff when you die. It doesn't drop on the ground, you just lose it all. But along with this, it's actually the hardcore questing mode mod, which adds this. So it also adds these things called reward bags. There's basic, greater, epic, basic, good, greater, epic, and legendary bags, I believe. And so basic will give you basic item. Oh no. Like these fish, which aren't useful right now, so I'll just put them in here. But it can give you all sorts of things, and then other boxes will get you other things. So, without further ado, finished all this, so let's start the first actual quest in learning to skyblock, which is in the beginning. So for this, it seems we're going to have to gather quite a bit of wood, so guess we should start on that. So, this may take a while, so I will be back after punching down a few trees, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, we're back, so I punched just a few trees, just cut it out to make it a little less boring, but we're going to start out by making ourselves the crafting station, which is just a crafting table, which you can also put a chest next to make easier access to things. But there we go, a crafting station. So, great. What else do we have to make? We have to make ourselves a chest. Easy. There we go. And the music is kind of loud. So I'll just turn it off because I'm not the biggest fan of the music anyways. But, okay, so chest made. Now we need a part builder, which requires crap. Messed up on that. We'll make a crook barrel next, which I believe is just... No. Okay. I think it might be that, and that. Yes, it is. So we're actually going to need quite a few of these, so I'm going to make 6 of them. So what these do, I'll go and demonstrate. What you can do with these is you can go and, I'll just put them here. You place them down and they start gathering water for you, which then you can either scoop up in a bucket or add items into it, which then will create other items, which we'll get into later on. But right now I'm just going to set them down to gather stuff. They also can be used to compost things. So if we put in 8 saplings into it, it'll turn it into dirt, which we don't need right now, so I'm just going to leave that like that until we finish some more stuff. So, what's next? A crook. Can make that easily. That's just 4 sticks like this. Make ourselves a crook. What a crook does is it makes it so you can go ahead and get a higher chance of saplings from leaves. Or you can also get silkworms when you use this, which we'll learn how to use them later. Okay, I don't think we can make anything else right now, so once again, I'm going to go chop down some more wood, and I'll be back. Okay, we are back, and after just like 2 or 3 more trees, got a bit more wood, which this time I'm not going to convert all of it into planks immediately. Okay, so what do we need next? Next we need a part builder. So if we use NEI here, go ahead and see that the part... Wait, what are these? Whoa. Awesome. I didn't know that these existed. Huh. Interesting. Okay, anyway, so we need a blank pattern, which is sticks and wood. Okay. There we go. Get some of those, and then that. That. Ooh, a book. Awesome. Okay. So we're just going to place that there, and now we can... a tool station, which I believe is just this. I guess stencil table, we need that anyways, so that's fine. We'll get rid of these. Okay, now we need a tool station, which I believe I know the recipe for. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and get that, make that. Another one. Stick. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, okay, there we go. So, gonna make a tool station, place that down, and ba-bam. I believe we got everything. We did. Awesome. So, the Pan of Destiny is really good for knockback and killing enemies, which, ooh, yeah, I believe the Pan of Destiny will probably help more here. Okay, so we have the Pan of Destiny now, which is nice. We also got a quarter of a heart, which you can combine 4 quarters to be able to make a whole heart, which then you can use to add a heart to your lives. So if you died once, you can gain that heart back, or you can just keep on gaining hearts until you will like never run out. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and open up this loot bag. Ooh, yes, awesome. We got a bunch of saplings, which is nice. These are food saplings. But I'm going to show you guys a little secret here. Just the super secret dirt chest, as it's labeled. So we can place that back down. Now we have extra dirt. Hurrah! So we can place this dirt wherever, really. I think I might place one. I want to get these trees growing real quick, so because we can get some coconuts all up in this joint, and then some. It really doesn't matter. Let's get some peaches. There we go. Now we can grow these real quick. Okay, this needs to be moved off to the side one. Or two, let's just put it there. And it's coconut sapling we needed. So there we go, and we will bone meal that. Why are you having such a problem? Okay, you know what? We don't need coconuts anyways. So we'll be fine. We can just bone meal this and we'll get food from it. So it's a nice, easy way to get food. Another thing about this, though, is apples, I'm pretty sure, usually restore... Ooh, I haven't played vanilla in a while. It's some amount of hearts, but in this, it actually, hunger bars, but this only does half a hunger bar per apple. So it does, this mode requires a lot more food than you would need normally. So it makes it so early on you want a good food source, but we're right for now. So, I will be back after, I don't know. Actually, no, I don't need to be back. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's go ahead and check my quest book real quick, and we can check our next quest, Smooth as Silk. Okay, so here's our first, here's where the silkworms come in handy. I got one of them after crooking a few trees, which one should be enough for now. Oh yes, we got the best sort of tree for this. So what we gotta do is we place the silkworm down on one block, and you can see it turns into infested leaves and starts becoming gradually whiter. So we'll just leave that for now, and then we will come back and it will be much whiter. So while that's happening, I'm gonna go try and find a new area to do this. Actually, let's see if I can make this. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe a second one extended. Okay, there we go. So I guess I'm just gonna go grow some trees up here while I'm waiting. Just the pastime, and I will be back when this tree is fully infested. So I will talk to you all then. Okay guys, we're back, and our tree has gone almost nearly entirely white, which is good. So what happens is if you crook these leaves, then you'll get string from it. Also, I got a bit of wood and made a lot of crooks. But so what happens is the silkworm infestation just slowly spreads across the tree, and you eventually can end up crooking it all and get a ton of silk or string or whatever you want to call it from it. So it's quite good. Yeah, but anyways, I haven't talked while I was doing this, but I don't know what should I talk about. I don't know. How about Frozen? The Disney movie. That was a good movie, huh? Just me? The only guy that liked it? No? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. I thought it was super good. No, some people disagree, but I thought it was a very good Disney movie. I mean, the plot was indeed a very stereotypical Disney plot, but I mean, that doesn't mean that the movie can't be good. I still thought it was good. I don't know, I liked it. Songs were good. I still will randomly sing them with some of my friends, and it's super awkward for everybody else, but it's fun. Speaking of singing, a bit about myself. I sing, play guitar, and play saxophone for musics. Just fun. Yeah. I'm not sure how long this silk thing will go, and I can't... Oh, wait, here's something I can commentate about. Okay, so, you may be wondering, Ryan, why are there so many cuts in this? And there's a good reason for that, sir, or ma'am, or other. The reason why there's so many cuts is usually this goes on forever, and, you know, it's just straight through, and I see how that, especially in Skyblock, could just be a lot of fluff, and I'm not great at fluff yet. So I decided that I would just do some cutting of everything that's not interesting, such as, you know, cutting down trees and later on gathering cobblestone and things like that. So, yeah. Also, you may be wondering, why do you keep on cutting out series, like, after 1 or 2 episodes? Well, that's because I don't know, but it happens. So, don't judge me. Or judge me, it's fine. I would say the reason I do it is because I sort of want to do it, but then I'm like, you know, I don't want to do it, yada, yada, yada. That process goes on for a while until, yeah. But hopefully I'll be doing another episode of my Bioshock thing soon. I haven't even gotten to the actual gameplay yet, so I should probably get to that soon. But for now, Agrarian Skies, because it seems to be quite popular right now, and it was fun, so decided I might as well give it a try. And hopefully my friend Andrew will be joining us eventually. Not sure when eventually is, but, you know, it'll happen probably. Yeah. So how were your guys' days, huh? Oh, uh-huh. Yes, got it. Me? Oh, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Today, how was my day? Oh, is all right. Well, that's not a lot of FPS. I actually don't have no idea why it's so low right now. Do I have FPS limit set on my thing? Oh, I'm also starving. Great. Yeah, so was I saying something? Oh yeah, I was trying to break the fourth wall, that's fine though. So I have a bunch of silk now, which is good. So what I can do is I can go in the chest or crafting station, whoops. And what do I need for this quest? Skyblock, smooth the silk. Okay, okay, so some easy stuff. First we need an oak sieve. Oak. Or sieve? Is it sieve or sieve? I don't know. So, what was it? 2 sticks. core wood. And then some of this mesh stuff. There we go. Put that there, that. And the 2 sticks. Awesome. We got it. Okay, so the oak sieve or sieve, whatever. Now we need a fishing rod. We can get like there. Okay, awesome. Fishing rod. Now we needed a bed. Can get that. 1, 2, 3. There we go, a bed. I don't really remember doing that rest, but I think it might be nighttime. No, it's not. Okay. Curses. It's becoming nighttime. Where's the sun? Soul, where are you? No. I'm not sure. That's fine. Let's see, what's the last thing in our quest? We need a wooden hammer. Okay. So all we need for that is wood and sticks. There we go, a wooden hammer. That's enough to finish. Smooth as silk, I believe. So I'm gonna get some carrot seeds with this. Wait, what? My first stone. Oh. Oh. Okay. There's more. So, for your first stone, what happens in this is you're gonna need to get some barrels which are empty. I'm just gonna get 2 of them for now. I'll let the rest of them gather up water, but you need them under cover so they don't gather water. So there's good. And then you take oak saplings, and 8 oak saplings equals 1 piece of dirt. So then you let it compost for a little bit. But what you do is you take your dirt and you put it in the sieve or sieve, and you get these little stones, which are in my 8th inventory slot. There we go. And you combine the 4 stones to equal 1 cobblestone. There we go. And now I can claim it. And I got the Bane of Arthropod. Awesome. So we can create half a heart. And there we go. And with that, I think that is a good wrapping up place for this first episode. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode of whatever I end up doing. Goodbye.